Hello, everyone. Mr. President, it is a great honor to welcome you and your team to Pfizer's Kalamazoo, Michigan site. Established in 1948, our Kalamazoo site is one of 3 manufacturing plants in the US that are engaged in the manufacturing of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. Our colleagues here have been working around the clock throughout the pandemic to ensure a continuous supply of critical hospital medicines, as well, of course, as to produce and ship Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. From hour 1 of this presidency, and to be honest, well before the elections, President Biden has demonstrated an understanding of the urgency of this pandemic, a deep compassion for those whose lives have been impacted, and an unwavering belief in the ability of both science and American ingenuity to help us bring an end to this public health crisis. I'm happy to say that the manufacturing and shipping of the vaccine have gone very well so far. As of February 17th, we have supplied 40 million doses to the US government, and our shipment accuracy is 99.9%. Of course, recognizing the urgency of vaccinating as many Americans as quickly as possible, we are taking steps to further accelerate our production. To this end, we have found a great ally in the Biden administration, which has significantly aided our efforts in a number of areas, including support for rated orders through the Defense Production Act, help in securing both critical materials and equipment needed here in Kalamazoo to expand our manufacturing capacity and fulfill the US orders. In addition, Pfizer has been working to expand and enhance our manufacturing capabilities to increase the number of doses we are able to produce globally by the end of 2021. As part of this expansion, we are adding a new formulation suites here in Kalamazoo, lipid production capabilities in both Kalamazoo and at our site in Groton, Connecticut, and fill-finish lines at our site in McPherson, Kansas. In addition, we have engaged 2 US contract manufacturers, and we are also increasing the supply of raw materials from existing suppliers and bringing on new suppliers. We have improved our processes to double the batch size and increase yield, and we have deployed more efficient lab test methods to reduce release times. All of these efforts have allowed us to reduce our timelines from approximately 110 days from start to vial ready, and we are now approaching an average of 60 days, which is an almost 50% improvement. Thanks to all of these actions, but more importantly, thanks to the support of the Biden administration, over the coming few weeks, we expect to increase the number of doses being shipped from the US, for the US, from an average of 5 million doses per week, which is the average until now, to more than double of that number, starting from the next couple of weeks. We are on track to provide to the US government a total of 120 million doses by the end of March, and to reach 200 million doses released by the end of May, 2 months ahead of the original schedule of that milestone. Of course, today, during this meeting, the President challenged us to identify additional ways in which his administration could help us potentially accelerate even further the delivery of the full 300 million doses earlier than July. Mr. President, the challenge is accepted, and we will try to do our best. We are also very pleased to say that we are continually looking for ways to improve accessibility to the vaccine. Just this morning, we announced new data demonstrating the stability of our COVID-19 vaccine when stored for a total of 2 weeks at -20 degrees Celsius, a temperature more commonly found in pharmaceutical freezers. This is in addition to the 5 days of stability at standard refrigerated temperature between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius. If based on this data, the FDA grants us an update to our license, this new storage option would offer pharmacists and vaccination centers greater flexibility. Of course, all of this work to increase supply and distribution will mean nothing if people are not willing to show up and roll up their sleeves to be vaccinated. That is why we applaud the Biden administration's unwavering focus and strong efforts to advance vaccine confidence, equitable distribution of the vaccine, and overall health equity. Looking ahead, I'm confident the collaboration we are establishing with the vaccine partnership will grow even deeper over the next 4 years as we work to achieve more public health breakthroughs. And this is because President Biden understands the importance of moving at the speed of science. Pfizer's participation, for example, in the National Cancer Institute's Cancer Moonshot initiative is just one example of our shared commitment to accelerating the discovery of medical breakthroughs. Pfizer's Chief Scientific Officer, the head of our research organizations, Dr. Michael Dolstein, is a founding member of Cancer Moonshot. And we all know of the President's deep personal involvement. His advocacy for accelerated cancer research in the wake of his son's Bo's passing has made a real impact. The same type of impact our colleagues hope to make every day in pursuit of our purpose, which is breakthroughs that change patients' lives. Once again, Mr. President, I want to thank you for visiting our Kalamazoo, Michigan site and for all your support. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce the President of the United States.